Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today I'm reviewing a special wine, and it's a special wine because it is Rosh Hashanah. It's the Jewish New Year, and I know a lot of my viewers out there will email me and hit me up on social media asking for me to do kosher wines. Well, you know what? It's a time of celebration, so let me go ahead and do a kosher wine. All right, so this is the Barkan Vineyards Classic Cabernet Sauvignon. So 2016 is from Galil, Israel. It is 13% alcohol by volume, and it is $9 at my local grocery store, HEB, and it is kosher. So let's get started. Using my Anakin wine aerator to pull out a little bit of the notes here. So let's see how this works. So from a color standpoint, I'm giving you a medium ruby. You're a medium ruby. No artifacts, no cloudiness. Well, there's a very, very slight cloudiness. Just a general haziness, but very, so slight I didn't even realize it was there until I really held it up to more light. So yeah, so looks good. Let's try it out. 3, 2, 1. All right, from a nose standpoint, getting a lot of cherry, some raspberry, getting a very earthy note to it. It also has a slight leathery type smell to it, and a little bit of barnyard. So it's on the spice. What is that spice? Maybe a touch of what smells like rosemary and a little bit of cedar. I mean, yeah, there's actually a fairly complex wine just off the nose, so with a medium nose on how pronounced it is. So let's take a look at it. Right now to taste it. So this is probably about medium acid, medium on the tannins. That earthiness is very present in this wine, as well with that red fruit. The cherry kind of shows up in the mid palate. The main fruit that I'm getting out of this is raspberry. And the finish, I'm getting a little bit of cedar, but the finish is a very earthy finish. It's getting a lot more soil. Some of those secondary notes like the cedar, just like a slight touch of coffee in it. And that herbiness hits me in the front of the tongue and then goes away really fast. So I'm having a hard time getting this. I might have been wrong on rosemary. It might be thyme because it's not as pungent or like a slightly oily like rosemary tends to be in flavor. So it might be thyme. It's definitely like a cooking herb, but I mean, overall it's not too bad. I would say it probably has about a medium finish, and I mean, it has a nice weight. It's a full-bodied wine, and it it's definitely has some complexity. I'm not too disappointed in this one. One thing I will say though is up front, it feels a little bit lighter, and then those elements kind of pull itself in after it sits on your tongue for a second. So it is a little bit lighter up front, but the weight comes. I mean, you just have to give it a second, and then you feel, okay, now I'm getting a lot more complexity. It was a little bit weak up front, and then now that everything's kind of settled and is moving around, I'm getting a lot more on this. So anyway, Barkan 2016 Cabernet Sauvignon, what am I gonna rate you? I'm gonna rate you a good. I like you. So you have a decent intensity. I would say you have a little bit of a decent complexity there for what I'm getting at $9 and all those different elements. It's also a little bit of like a shoe leather type thing. I was about to say shoe tobacco. No, that doesn't make sense. Shoe leather effect on it. Yeah, right there. That's where I get it. But I wish you had a little bit more length. I wish you had a little bit more balance. I would like, instead of all of that flavor kind of waving in, I would have really liked to have some pronounced fruit up front, maybe a little bit more acid. So you do have ways to improve, but overall, you're not bad, especially for $9. I've had significantly worse wine at $9, so congratulations. Anyway, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the Barkan 2016 Cab? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I will see you guys again with another episode from Wine on the Dime. In the meantime, well, I'm not Jewish, but that doesn't mean I still can't celebrate with you guys. So I'm gonna go have a glass of wine, edit this video, and I will see you later.